Good morning to everyone. This is Dr. Swami YVNR, working as an associate professor in the Department of ECE, Lakshmi Balreddy College of Engineering, Mailona. In the previous video, I discussed about operation of Colpitts oscillator. In this video, will I will discuss the derivation for frequency. Derivation for frequency of Colpitts oscillator. So to derive the frequency of Colpitts oscillator, we have to know or remember the generalized equation of LC oscillator. Generalized equation of LC oscillator. So this is the generalized equation of LC oscillator. This one is generalized equation of LC oscillator. So that is Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 into HIE plus Z1 Z2 into 1 plus HFE plus Z1 Z3. So in Colpitts oscillator, uh, three parameters. Those are C1, C2, and L1 in the tank circuit. So we have to assume Z1 as a C1, Z2 as a C2, and Z3 as a L. So now we have to substitute L1, C1, C2 in this equation. Then we will get the frequency of Colpitts oscillator. That is F equal to 1 by 2 pi root L into C equivalent. L into C equivalent. So where C equivalent equal to C1, C2 by C1 plus C2. Okay. So now we'll see how to derive the frequency of Colpitts oscillator. Frequency of Colpitts oscillator. Okay. So here, check here. Z1 is equal to 1 by j omega C1. That is equal to minus j by omega C1. Z2 equal to 1 by j omega C2. That is equal to minus j by omega C2. And Z3 equal to j omega L. J omega L. So now substitute these three values Z1, Z2, Z3 in the general equation of LCS. So that is Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 into HIE plus Z1, Z2 into 1 plus HFE plus Z1, Z3 equal to 0. So here Z1 is this one, Z2 is this one, Z3 is this one. So now substitute Z1, Z2, Z3 in the main equation or general equation of LC oscillator. So that is Z1 is minus j by omega C1, Z2 minus j by omega C2, and Z3 is plus j omega L into HIE plus Z1, Z2. Z1 is minus j by omega C1, Z2 minus j by omega C2 into 1 plus HFE plus Z1, Z3. Z1 is minus j by omega C1, Z3 is j omega L equal to 0. Equal to 0. Okay. So then now see this. Now do the same, evaluate same by using same process. Simplify this one minus j into HIE is common, then 1 by omega C1 plus 1 by omega C2 minus omega L. So here 1 plus HFE by omega into omega square C1 C2 plus L by C1 equal to 0. So j HIE into 1 by omega C1 plus 1 by omega C2 minus omega L plus 1 plus HFE by omega square C1 C2 minus L by C1 equal to 0. Now equating imaginary part to 0. Imaginary part. So then what happened? This one, HIE into 1 by omega C1 plus 1 by omega C2 minus omega L equal to 0. Then HIE becomes 0. Therefore, HIE. Therefore, 1 by omega C1 plus 1 by omega C2 equal to omega L. Then omega L equal to this one. Then omega square equal to C1 plus C2 by L into C1 C2. Omega equal to square root of C1 plus C2 by L into C1 C2. Omega is 2 pi f. Okay. Then F equal to 1 by 2 pi into square root of C1 plus C2 by L into C1 C2. So then from this one, I will write F is equal to 1 by 2 pi into root of L into C equivalent. C equivalent means C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. So this is the frequency formula for Colpitts oscillator. Okay. Thank you.